Meanwhile, the US shutdown has ended. It was the longest shutdown in history due to a lack of funding. Let us remind you the government was not operating for over 40 days. Both the Senate and the House of Representatives have already voted for this decision. This is about unblocking and ending the shutdown. The document was also signed by President Donald Trump. At the same time, the current agreement is not final yet. At the end of January, new discussions about the future budget will begin, and as a result, another shutdown could happen. Lesia will tell you more about all of this in detail.
Holovina is the name being introduced here, and it is important to remember this as we continue. A chase after Venezuelan boats carrying drugs in the Caribbean Sea. Regular trips to his own golf club. Online sources have calculated that during the 40 days of the shutdown, Trump spent at least 8 days on the course with a club in hand. In the end, to applause in the Oval Office, Trump signed the agreement to resume the government's work. Donald Trump displayed unprecedented composure while life in the country was literally put on pause because of the shutdown. Take Jared Berry and his family from Maine, for example. Previously, he used to receive a heating subsidy for the winter period. Now, with the cold at the doorstep, there's no money for heat.
The boys' room has a broken window. Right now, we can't afford to replace it. But we can cover it with plastic to at least keep out some of the cold.
While government offices were shut down and hundreds of thousands of Americans sat at home without pay, real passions were flaring in the Senate. The cause of the disputes was the future funding of the healthcare system. The Democrats demanded to continue the subsidized insurance program, while the Republicans wanted to eliminate medical subsidies.
We will continue our fight today and tomorrow, this week and next, this month and next, this year and next year. We will stand up and advocate for our healthcare system and affordable living for all Americans.
We will not allocate $1.5 trillion to people who have been released from prison, such as those who are gang members or who are drug dealers. All of them also want to receive medical care, and this in turn causes damage to our healthcare system.
In the end, the Democrats couldn't hold out and gave in. 7 senators supported the Republicans' compromise agreement on the federal budget, for which they have already faced criticism from their fellow party members.
It was a long road, in every sense of the word. The longest shutdown in history. I am very, very glad that we are getting close to the end. Thank you to my team who have worked tirelessly for the past 6 months.
The agreement that the Democrats reached with the Republicans is hardly any different from the one they were offered on the very first day of the shutdown. The Republicans said they would reconsider their demands regarding healthcare reform, but they gave no guarantees.
The last 41 days have revealed the full extent of Donald Trump's cruelty. He shut down the government for longer than anyone else in U.S. history. He took innocent children, veterans, and federal workers hostage. He refused to do anything at all to resolve this crisis. Instead, he pursues policies that leave even more people without access to medical care.
The shutdown or government funding halt lasted 43 days. This is the second record during Donald Trump's presidency. The crisis has also affected Ukraine, according to U.S. press citing State Department sources. Washington has reportedly suspended arms exports to Ukraine worth over $5 billion. So ending the shutdown in the U.S. is in the interest not only of Americans but also of Ukrainians. Lesia Holovina, We Are Ukraine, United News Marathon.